It is a new day, so there are probably new AI features in something, right? Of course. And today it's Google Slides. So let's look at some of the new changes in here. Even this screen, like I just went from Google Drive and then I just clicked on the plus and then went into Slides and then I got this new opening screen. This, I've never seen this before, so this is already new. And looks like now there's a new Slides thing because it's beta, and there's an images in here, which that wasn't there before with Nano Banana Pro. That's nice. And Infographics, also beta. There were templates before, there was import before, so I don't really think that's new. Just in case you look at this and you get hopeful that you can do like a notebook LM downloaded slide deck in here. I did try that before. It does not work under import. It says that PDF is not a supported file format. So that's not here yet. Probably soon, but not yet. Let me show you how to actually get back to this or get to these features. So let's say I just didn't choose anything here and I'm just in here. If you go on the right, there's this new little banana and a plus. I don't know how well you can actually see that, but that's just the little nano banana image and then a plus, and it just helped me visualize. Then if I open that, then now I have this new screen where if I click the Gemini up here, this is still here. This is a lot of options in here. But anyway, back to the help me visualize. There's a slide option, there's an image, and then there's infographics. So those are the same options as that initial screen, and then this is all beta. So let's do an infographic. And let me copy my prompt. And no, I don't want that. So this, if you watched previous videos, I tried Canva AI infographic creation, whatever they call it. And I tried this in there and it didn't do well because Canva's bad at text on images. Or on infographics. So let me try it in here. This is create an infographic describing how to make toast to someone who has never made toast before. And this is just you're at home, you're hungry, you have bread, and you have a toaster, and you don't know how to use it. And you are too embarrassed to ask someone how to use a toaster, so you can ask AI, because there is no shame here. I haven't tried this yet, so I have no idea how this is going to work. I've used Gemini and Nano Banana Pro enough times that I expect that this will be above average, but I've never used it in here. Okay, so it looks decent. It's kind of small, so let's go in here and see what we have. Let me make you bigger. Insert on new slide. There we go. Okay, so now we have the art of making toast, a beginner's guide. Gather, collect bread, toaster, and your favorite spread. Sure. Load, place slice in each toaster slot. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that for an infographic, that's nice. Comparing it to the Canva one, these are actual words. With Canva, it had a couple of words, but most of the text was just, they weren't, either they were numbers or they were random characters, or I don't know what it was. But I mean, this is a usable infographic, so I mean, that's pretty nice. Let me see. Let me come back to an empty slide. And let me come back to help me visualize. And let's do slides. Oops. Let me come back to my prompt and copy and paste. And this is to create a marketing plan for a drone photography business that specializes in adventure weddings, and that would be weddings with some kind of outdoor adventure theme and/or activities. Let's see how it does. Normally I'd edit out the excessive time to generate things, but I want to see how long it takes. And if you're like me, you probably want to see how long it takes too. So I will leave this in unless it's just obscenely long, but I don't expect that's going to be the case. It'll probably be maybe 30 to 60 seconds, maybe. I don't know. Okay, that took a bit longer than I thought it would, so I will just put up how long it actually took and edit that part out. But let's see what we have. And again, that's kind of small. So I'm going to insert, well, let me see. Yeah, just have insert as new slide or insert. So this is really just one at a time. Okay, but that's not bad. Come back here. I'll just look at them in here. Executive summary, have mission, key offering, competitive advantage. Okay. Target audience. Nice. Adventure couple. You have a little couple wearing. Those are probably shoots or not. No, those are actually they're just hiking. Those are just packs. Blah, blah, blah. Locations, national parks, remote, blah, 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 blah. Very good. Strategic marketing channels. Budget allocation and timeline year. Well, I mean, this is nice. I mean, the nice thing is that you're already in slides. So if you let me go out of this for a second, if you do come in here, like you can edit this because can't you edit this? Let me see. I don't know if you can edit this. I can edit the image. Oh, the whole thing's an image. I can't change anything. I'm trying to click on the text to change something, but I can't change any of that. Let me try a different one. Let me try this one since it's text heavy and see. Interesting. So I think these are actually, I think it's kind of like Notebook LM where it saves it all as images. So, I mean, that would make sense. It's Nano Banana. Let me see. Remove background. Oh, that's interesting. Generate new image. Crop image. Format options. What does that give me? Size and rotation. Okay. Position. Recolor. Adjustment. Alt text. Interesting. So it doesn't look like I can actually change the text. I can change a bunch of things in here, though, that is interesting. Change the opacity, brightness, contrast. I can recolor. I can reposition things. It looks like I can do everything but actually change the text. There's got to be a way to change the text. That seems really weird. And maybe it's advanced options. Add a title. No, this is just an image. Replace image. All right, so I mean, it looks like it actually makes images that you can't actually do anything with. Like I can't change the element. Can't change the elements of the image. So that's interesting. So I mean, I'll play around with this, but said if you try this out and you're able to actually change the text in here, let me know because I'll and then if I can do it, I'll probably just either leave a comment in there or under the video or make a different video just showing that. But it looks like this is just an image and I can't change anything. So anyway, like I said, I'll probably play around with this after the video. But if you just go to I just went to Google Drive and then I opened up new slide presentation. And then once I was in here, I click on the help me visualize little banana with a plus, and then you can either do slide, image, or infographic. I did an infographic, which was this, the art of making toast. And again, this one I can't change any of the text. I can generate a new image, but I'm assuming that'll change this entire thing. And then you could also just do an image. I didn't do image on here because it's Nano Banana Pro, and I feel like you've probably used that by now. I know I have. And then slide deck. Stop doing that. Yeah, it's a nice looking slide deck. I assume that I'd be able to change any element that I wanted in here. It doesn't look like I can, or I'm missing something, but either way, it's still a definite change in the AI options in Google Slides. So try it out and see what you think, and we'll see you next time.